So if you're not aware, Chicago taxes your amusement. If you bought a PlayStation recently, you may have seen this little message pop up, basically telling you that because you are amused by this product, Chicago lays claim to that amusement, and they will be extracting money from you because they believe they are owed compensation for you having a certain reaction to something. So let's take a look at what it says in the Chicago tax code, specifically where it says owners will collect a tax where patrons witness an amusement. If you really think about what this means, it means that government quite literally believes they are owed something more simply because you witnessed something. In the case of a PlayStation, you are witnessing what is occurring on your screen, and because of how a PlayStation might make you feel or react, you owe Chicago payment for this reaction. This is not a sales tax as far as I can tell. Despite not being a fan of sales tax, at the very least the government in that case can claim they paid for the roads to have the goods delivered, or they paid for inspectors to make sure the warehouse didn't collapse, etc. They might be able to BS something for a sales tax, but this is a tax that is imposed after all is said and done. I am sure whoever bought a PlayStation and some games in Chicago already paid out some sales tax on it. So this amusement tax has nothing to do with that. It has to do with your state of mind, your emotional reaction while you're using the PlayStation. You might be able to call it an emotion tax. It would be like paying a sales tax on food, and then after you're full and satiated, the government hits you up with a satiated tax or a full stomach tax. Or if you bought a lawnmower, you pay sales tax on that, yet whenever you cut your lawn and you're delighted by the work you've done, you now owe your government for a delighted lawn tax. Now people may say that's crazy, the government would never really impose a tax like that on lawnmowers or food. I say it wouldn't surprise me. We have a sin tax and this amusement tax, and a bachelor tax in Missouri. Why not have a full stomach tax? After all, if you buy food and pay sales tax, the government may say, hey, good for you, but you ate that food and that's going to allow you to live, so we saved your life. You owe us. As insane as government is, I would not be shocked if they did that. My only worry now is I hope no one in government sees this and gets any bright ideas. But anyway, I'm glad they did this, and I hope everyone in Chicago reads this little pop-up. Then maybe, just maybe, at least a small percentage of people wake up and realize how insane their government has become. I am just waiting for governments across the US to cross that line into the territory where all citizens are fed up with their nonsense. I'm utterly shocked we haven't crossed that line already. But hey, it's gotta be somewhere. But anyway, like and subscribe if you were amused by this, or better yet, give me money on Patreon, you owe me. No, I'm just kidding. Bye.